Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to a new video on Beam, which I used to cover daily. Believe it or not, but I used to cover it daily up until like the 14th of December. Was a better time back then for multiple reasons. But I used to cover it back then. I covered the entire rally, the entire bull run right here. I've kept my eyes on it ever since because I know that there's quite a significant Beam community that also watch my videos. I'm sorry for not covering it that much, but I mean, to be honest, and I think you will understand, there just was not a lot to talk about Beam. I mean, we had some bearish momentum when Bitcoin had some bearish momentum, but overall the price has been relatively flat. You can also see that with the EMAs right here. The EMAs have been practically flat, which means that there's just no trend. And that price is moving sideways, and that's changed after the flush on Wednesday. You can see that with Beam as well. I mean, the open interest was not that high, but it decreased a lot. And then Beam was one of the cryptos, and that's also when I started looking at it more extensively again. Beam was one of the cryptos that had recovered very, very quickly the next morning. So that's when I looked at it. I mean, I looked at it first when we had just broken above this weird resistance level at 1.85 cents. But I didn't feel like that was necessarily I did not feel like that breakout was enough to enter. It was enough in the end, but I'm still not very much convinced by Beam. I mean, obviously it's way more bullish than it was last week, but what I still struggle with is this resistance level between 2.2 and 2.3 cents. So that's 0.023 and 0.022, because that's the main resistance level. And purely technically, the only thing I see right now is just a consolidation in this area, right? All right, we have this strong support around 1.75 cents, and then the strong support at 2.25 cents. Both, by the way, also at psychological levels. The difference between both is 0.005. So this is the technical situation, and the big question is well, the open interest that Beam built up until actually yesterday afternoon, is that enough to provide a bullish breakout? And at this moment, I have to say no, all right? Which is probably not what you wanted to hear, but if you look at the open interest right now, which to me resembles momentum, what you'll see is that has been decreasing since we hit this resistance level. And that's very much a confirmation that this is just a bullish momentum touch off the top of the range. And that it's now most likely that will drop that back down to the bottom of the range. All right, so that will drop back down to 1.75 cents and 1.7 cents. Find support there, and then hopefully go back up if we can regain momentum. Purely technically, purely looking at the numbers, that is what's most likely. Now, if I would end the video on that note, this would be a pretty short video, and I also did not want to do that because I think Beam has more potential. Beam obviously is a great project. It has some great backing, and we've seen what it can do. So that's still there. The history does still matter for Beam, and that's also the main reason why I think there's more possible for Beam, which is not in the numbers, because the numbers are absolutely horrific. But what's possible is that there's this support level at 1.9 cents, which I do think is going to be relatively strong. That support level, I think we'll find support there. And I think from there we have a chance, it's not most likely, but I think we have a chance to break above 2.25 cents from there. And the moment we break above 2.25 cents, we're rallying. At least back up to the previous highs at around 2.7, but potentially even higher up to 3 cents right here, which was still right there from when the price had a chance to get there. So that's the main thing. I think that's the main possibility to get some bullish momentum. Like I said, that doesn't seem most likely if we're looking at the numbers, if we're looking at what's here, but it is a possibility and it is realistic. So keep that in mind. But for now, those are my thoughts. So thank you for watching. Take care. Don't forget to check out my my premium and signal group if you want to know when I'm potentially opening a trade on Beam, for example. That's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.